again.
You're here.
It's because she's locked
While I
up.
appreciate the mental exercise we are running, nevertheless, and before you decide to waste even more of our time, causality doesn't matter. It's no use arguing semantic unless, of course.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
I was trying to
You
be
make your way
sarcastic,
up.
but okay.
A warning. She will laugh. We're not gonna go
Yeah.
ignore him. He does.
Proceed. Proceed. To cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost into blade is your implement.
We're just gonna enter without it this time.
The door, her voice.
Hello?
Don't let it.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You
Hi.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Okay, we
She's
know this.
beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Well, let's talk a bit.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Prince.
Is princess
Okay.
her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess? I'm gonna let you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to they're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have.
Maybe it's doubtful.
Okay. I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay.
The door's
take
gonna
someone
slam
else.
on us. Return. Yep.
You make your way to easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight
Yep.
panic.
She's gonna
If I
eat
could
her
just get out.
arm.
She barely,
Yep.
as she rips her flesh from. It's the
She
blade.
eats
from
her
up's
arm.
claw.
There's
We
the
could do one
blade. And now we slay her.
Without hesitation, you bring
Boom!
the blade down and
Right in the
plunge it into
boobie.
the princess's back. The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no go.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yep.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room. and
Gremlin,
meets your
what
eyes
the
with
hell?
ferocity of a cornered predator.
Gremlin.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Oh.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
Demon
It's an act.
princess.
She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground. Your body racked. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Oh my god. Slay the
Though your nerves are
princess.
seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well. Your
Kill
blade
her!
having left deep, you seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily
She's
push
like a
yourself
fucking
back to your
tiger.
knees. We can still turn this around.
Finish
You
the
steel
job.
your resolve and take another step closer to the prince. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted, Dad? Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? The two of you
God.
enter one last exchange, a flurry of
Oh,
blade
gosh.
with claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop.
She grew
Neither you
on
nor the
fangs.
princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I mean, at least we're dying together. True love, right?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
True love, right?
You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Yeah,
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
We did.
Everything goes.
The witch.
You're on a path in the. You're here.
Ooh. Proceed.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will. Don't worry.
Yep. Proceed. A witch, huh? She turns into a witch?
The interior of the cabin is a mess
Oh.
of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted
Oh.
wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh gosh.
The blade is your...
Should I take the blade, chat? Yes or no? Do I take it this time? Yay or nay? What do we think, chat? What do we think? Do I take the blade? Don't take it? Okay. Don't take it. Do you also plan to play the new psychological horror game? Tsunaganari Chess School? I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I do love psychological horror games. It is unfortunately kind of difficult for me to play a lot of them, but I could definitely look into it. It has fourth wall breaks and psychological aspect. Like Doki Doki, it's becoming popular. Let me actually write that down. Hold on. Is it on, what is it on, Steam, or is it on like Steam, or what platform? Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but I'm gonna save that name of it. I'm gonna save the name of it to research to see whether or not it's safe for me to play with my condition, but I'll have to look into it. It's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, same here. I've never heard of it before. Sounds interesting. Sounds like it'd be a Steam game. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I'm back. Welcome back, Axolotl. We're still playing Slay the Princess. Well, the princess, well, we killed each other last time, so now we're going in without the blade. No blade this time.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Do we, though? We doing a no blade run through.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below.
It's kind of like
The air
cool though.
smells
It's
of
like
dirt and
underground.
copper. It's
root
thick
tree
and wet, as if your lungs
house.
are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. The Britpo voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Probably. I mean, even if you don't, even if you do, I don't know.
I
Hello.
recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Uh-oh.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole... You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Uh-oh.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm
Uh-oh.
the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Oh!
You
She's
descend
a
the
lion!
steps, entering the dark room below.
She is a lion. Look, she's a tail. She's a fucking tail.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play
I
along
still
for
smash.
now. What do
Same.
you want?
Same though.
She's acting like the two of
I'd
you
still
already
smash
know
her.
each other.
Tail just makes it harder. The tail just makes it hotter.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us. Is it all behind? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
You scared me, okay? We started gnawing your arm off. It scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder. And you started it.
I started it! What do you mean I fucking started it? In the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster. If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I'm gonna leave her.
Pragmatic. That is why you're
I
in
leave her.
charge.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away. You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits. The cabin starts to get smaller. What the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on. As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in, and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor. The stairway grows smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you. The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller.
She's trying to crush us!
That's fine. We'll just... I'm sure you'd like to do that. Shit. As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Uh-oh. They'll just as easily crush you as they'll crush me.
Suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See, this is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have let the roots grow ever. We know. We can...
Okay. We're not animals, we're people. We can work things out. We can make things
But
better.
We are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we...
Take it all back. Help you get out of here. Work together. We can be friends.
Too late. We're both going to die. We're both going to die a splintery and miserable death. And you're going to hate it just as much as you hate me and I hate you.
Oh, jeez.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin.
Oh, no.
We're never gonna make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't gonna make something of herself either.
Uh-oh.
At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight. Then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Uh-oh.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones.
Oh,
Pain
jeez.
flooding your senses as you feel
My
your skin
bones!
deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then you pop. Everything goes dark,
Oh, shit.
and you die.
I popped. Oh, it's going again?
We are a path
Oh!
in the woods. We have no beginning,
What the?
and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Huh?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
What?
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Oh?
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Oh, jeez.
I think this is our third. That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to Let's get our facts straight. What happened?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Uh-oh.
Shut up. The rest of you talk. What happened?
Well,
What
we
did you
fucked up.
do? Why does he want to know? I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking.
Oh,
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here, existing.
Yep.
And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Do I feel you inside me? No. Penetrate me harder. I mean, what? This thing watching us. What is he?
Watching you.
Whoa! Nothing.
That's not an answer to our question.
Thanks for the clip. Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know what he is.
Oh my
I only
gosh.
know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because
Tear
it's in
my
your best
insides
interest to
apart.
see
I mean,
everyone's
what?
Best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
No, I want her to stay inside of me. Forever.
He wants us to kill each other.
No, I want you to fucking impregnate me. I mean, what?
Kill her. Don't be solidarity. You're not in this together.
Crazy. Crazy.
She's the only
No.
one who poses a threat to the world. She's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her.
No,
Especially when you have
princess.
what it
Stay
takes to
inside me
stop her.
forever. Stay inside of me until you explode. Okay, I don't know what to do anymore. I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop
Push
him?
Back. It may feel
This is
like
cursed.
he's everywhere,
Of course it is.
but presence isn't strength.
It's me we're talking about
he would
here.
have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
Find your freedom.
You fall inward into a network
Ah,
of connections too
achievement.
vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us? You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
Narrator, what the fuck?
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Break me out of my bird cage. There's a place you need to be. You just need to find it.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you.
Oh,
This place
shit.
will fall apart before you find its end.
will it?
This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Let me at least try, narrator.
Wouldn't try
Fuck
to
off.
discourage us if that were true. That's right. I know a loser when I see.
Call his bluff.
Call his
Call
bluff.
his
He
bluff.
can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you, princess. I trust you.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you.
But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles and cracks underneath the pressure. Your conscience is flying.
Don't move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this right now.
No!
It's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
Yeah! Shatter!
No, stop!
But his please disappeared at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gazed through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
We found it. I knew it. I knew there was something he was keeping from us. Is that really all it took?
Ooh.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
Ooh.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
And
Where
it's
did
gone.
it go? Why is everything so cold?
Oh. But you never get the chance to enter her. You turn to see her gone behind you. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Oh
Should
no!
we try and find her? Is that a...
Okay. Yeah, go to the mirror. Go to the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels it's calling us. If they think it's better.
Voices feel a small distance as you approach. Look in your reflection. As you reach forward, they've gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Ooh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
She's crazy. That's her body? Damn. What does it feel to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
How many hands? Oh my god, there's so many hands. It could. Imagine having every single one of these hands inside of you all at once. Bruh. New fisting challenge. New fisting challenge. How many fists can you fit in your body?
It feels correct. This
I know
is
mine
where
is
I need to
2.
be. This is the only path forward.
My record's 2. I don't think I can fit any more than that without feeling like my pussy gonna explode. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return.
Thank you for the clip.
Give me
Oh my
time
god.
to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die.